Hey guys, welcome to your love reading. Let's go ahead and get right into it. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to love and romance? This is Spiritual Infusion 1111. Okay, first card out here is we have Heartbroken. So you may have been hit hard with reality in this connection, or someone may have disappointed you or disappointed somebody else. You may also be feeling residual energy from a past connection that you need to release and heal from. Okay, so somebody here is heartbroken over the situation, and I feel like this is somebody that is sitting and suffering in silence. There's somebody here that has a lot to tell you, and I feel like they're very disappointed in the way that things have gone. Even in a sense of communication, there's something here where this person may even believe or feel as if you've let them down or they let you down. And I just keep getting overwhelmingly here that there is something that needs to be communicated, but it's about the communication it has like a certain time for some reason. There's a timeline here. And that timeline can be in connection to the fact that your person is going through this significant awakening, right? This is this person acknowledging their feelings. This is somebody realizing that you're somebody that's very special to them. And they see everything that you have to offer, the spiritual aspects, and they feel like they don't want to do life without you. This is why this person is relatively heartbroken. And again, I just cut the deck here and you have speak. So somebody here does want to reach out and they do want to talk to you. For some of you, this is a significant misunderstanding where both of you were going through a lot of chaos and turmoil at the same time. But I also feel like your person needs to speak their truth to you. There's a truth here. And it can be over a boundary. And I also feel like for you, it was important for you to set boundaries with this person and be very honest and speak your mind. And for some of you, this could be something that you were biting your tongue on because maybe you didn't want this person to view whatever you're saying in the wrong light. But the reality is that you and this person really need to have a very honest and open conversation about each other's needs. And there is an elephant in the room, or there is something that's uncomfortable that may need to be spoken about or may need to be said. But I feel like either your person is really worried about whatever they're going to say to you, it hurting your feelings, or them being heartbroken that they've taken so long to be able to express or speak their truth, because this is somebody, believe it or not, but they do genuinely love you. Remember when we used to have pagers and we would text 143, which means I love you. So this person is heartbroken because I don't think that they ever had the opportunity. I mean, they had multiple opportunities. Let's keep it a bean here, right? Like I think that they had multiple opportunities to tell you how they feel. But I think that a lot of this had to do with their throat chakra being blocked. With this person trying to come to words, even trying to rationalize your connection with them. So this person is acknowledging that they want to speak up and that they want to tell you that they love you, that they had to go through the stages. With you, it could have been an infatuation where you were a figment of their imagination, that you were too good to be true. And then that went to being a crush. Then it went to lust. And now it's really developing in a significant type of love. And I think that your person being in a heartbroken energy, what that's actually doing is it's showing them that it's time for them to speak up and speak their mind and really be honest about what they want. Because what you may or may not realize, coming in with this yellow bumblebee type of energy, Your person could be like to go to the shooting range. They could be in law enforcement, military, government, whatever it is. Your person could be somebody that's on a farm, that maybe honey is significant, bees in particular. But your person right now, they have no doubt, okay? There's no doubt, there's no confusion in their mind about how they feel about you and how they feel about your divine connection with one another. They know how they feel, and now this person, who at one point is currently heartbroken because they're unable to speak about the fact that they love you, but now it's like they know for sure that they love you. And they want you to know that it's you. They know they want you, and they know that you're exactly what the doctor ordered for some of them. For some of you, this could be something that you've known for a period of time, but you could have shied away from it. Because the reality is, this really is true love between the two of you. So your person is heartbroken right now because whatever you communicated to them, it could have really made them feel like they fell short in your connection. But they're sitting there and they're saying, I know for certain that the collective, that they're genuine. I know for certain that they love me and that they care about me, and I know that I feel the same in return. But this person, the problem I feel like with your connection in the past is that they did not denote enough time and energy and communication into your connection, but that is changing because you're sure of how you feel about this person, despite your logic trying to take you out of the fact that you love this person. And this person knows that maybe they didn't tell you. But I also feel like for some of you, this is a sense of duty with this person. This is a sense of somebody really wanting to do the right thing, take the right steps, right? Because this person says, there's no denying the love. I know for a fact, I am 100% certain it's you. But again, there's something here about needing to protect you. I don't know if they have a crazy karmic or external energy or a mother or a father of a child or their family. This could even be what this person does for their job that you don't know about. But this person really wanted to protect you from the opinions of the connection inside and out. See, the thing that's highlighted here is interferences. Disappointed because honest love wants something genuinely, but the problem was you could have been disappointed because of the interferences. They care for you. They want to do everything for you in their power to maintain love and peace in the connection. But that's also why I feel like your person had to clear the way. The interferences needed to be removed before this person could come forward and tell you the truth. See, there was a lot of negative energy in your connection aside from the people around them. Listen, we're going to ignore the external environment and we're going to talk about your person, okay? Because the reality is this. We can blame other people for why our relationship is not flourishing, but at the end of the day, the reality is both you and your person, if you're certain of this love, the interferences don't come in the way of the connection. But I also feel like your person had to be comfortable and confident in what they were doing to acknowledge that it was true love. And once they acknowledge that they really do truly love you, now they're working on creating clearing the way to protect you from any type of interferences. So this is also them removing their negative thought patterns, their bad habits, their limited mindset, or even people that were talking negatively about the connection. Anything and everything that is preventing this connection from flourishing must be removed in order for you to move forward. But I feel like your person didn't want to tell you this. until they were able to complete it, until they were able to handle it. I also feel like you may have realized that during this time period where your person was in a very protective mode, where they were clearing their way, whether this is them going to therapy, them going back to school, them seeing a spiritualist, them going to AA, NA, whatever it may be that they needed to protect you from, even removing people, places, and things from your life, okay? You may have noticed at the time that the vibes with this person were upside down. It's something about where this person completely flipped, and that during the time when they were clearing the vibes, you may have noticed that something was off, okay? And it's because this person was really working very hard on handling their issues. Healing that inner child, healing the inner girl, healing the inner boy, whatever it may be, healing the inner alpaca. I don't know, however you identify. I'm not here to judge, okay? But what I am here to tell you is the fact that this person, they just love your energy. They love your vibe. You could be somebody that's really into neon, or really just a very bright and vibrant person. And this person is beginning to trust their feelings. That's also something. I feel like this your person had a hard time trusting themselves, or they had a hard time believing that you really wanted them. That's why this person, it's like they already know that whatever they're feeling, they're on point and it's valid. And no matter how crazy they feel about you being too perfect, or no matter how much this energy, it creates taboo amongst other people, right? Due to their narrow-mindedness, okay? Looking like a possum. But this energy right now, it's like they're saying that they feel the vibes. And it's funny because remember when I said clearing the ways? They were clearing this karmic vibe. You see, it's like your connection, it came with a very valuable lesson for this person. And I think that what you did is you triggered this person to clear certain items and issues that have been a challenge, that have pushed this person out of their comfort zone to heal. This is also somebody that knew that they had to reinvent themselves. This could be somebody that's jumping into a new career, a new car. Maybe somebody's buying a new car. Somebody could be buying a diamond. This is coming in as being very multifaceted. So this person is sitting here going, how is it that you reinvent yourself every time you and this person have a break, or anytime? It's like you always get better. You're like fine wine. You age over time beautifully, okay? And they're realizing how different you are when you met this person, right? When they first had a crush with you, that you and them have had so many experiences together. Good, right? The positives, the pros, the bad, the ugly, but also the kind of the WTF moments, right, that come along. For example, one time I was talking about his father, okay, and his father passed away. We were talking, and randomly the light in our bedroom turns on. Like the father is sitting there going, yeah, I'm listening to you two weirdos, okay, better ask about me, right? And I'm sitting there going, hey, Manny Fresh, what's good, Emmanuel, okay? So, but it's things like that that make you go, I don't even know how to explain this, but it happened, right? That's this energy right here. And they also feel like whatever they're going to lose, for some of them, if they're getting a divorce, if they're going through a separation, if they're changing jobs, or if they're just kind of at this low point, because my guess is, for some of you, God maybe had to break this person in order to rebuild them, because they have a Ferrari body, right? They look good, whatever, but their insides are still the Pinto. So God is trying to upgrade your person's inside to match their outside so that it just doesn't look good, but inside it also feels good and runs good. So this is also about this person banishing fear, okay? This is this person saying, I'm releasing it, and look, it's packed right underneath with risk. Okay, so this situation is saying it's time to release the fear. Okay, any blocks? This is true love. What are you doing? You need to be vulnerable. And it's about a risk. Your person has been relatively silent about this, even if you and them are having conversation or communication. This is still coming in with the fact that somebody is getting ready to take this significant leap of faith. For some of you, I keep getting that silence was the issue, and there also could have been differences. Any differences that you have that come between you and them will not keep you apart. You will not let any differences keep you from union or getting to know each other. So I think that for some of you, there could be cultural differences, there could be age differences, there could be differences in ideology, differences in family backing. But your person, I feel like in the past, your differences, that was a risk for this person. The fact that you were different than them, it made them not as comfortable on how to approach you or how to move forward. For example, this person could be a ladies' man, be very confident, but when it comes to you, it's a different echelons, right? It's a different level, right? You know when a queen walks in the room and you know when the jester walks in the room. Both could be for entertainment, but one is entertainment being laughed at while the other one is something completely different, right? But it's coming in here as this person having this significant awakening because they know for certain that this is true love. But this is a very beautiful awakening, and I definitely feel like in this awakening, it's teaching your person to banish this fear. It's teaching this person to reinvent themselves. And I feel like you and this person also could have multiple past lives with each other. This person also could have awakened to a past life. Because you and this person feel good together. You guys, it's like when you guys are together, it's magical. But the moment that your person leaves or you leave them or whatever it is, it's like all hell breaks loose. Look how cute this is. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Like the video and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, too, I'm really, really excited. Our new money oil dropped, and it is now available on the website. First come, first serve. There's only a small batch, or there's only a limited number left. We started with 111. But this is our manifestation oil called Money, okay? Manifest with meaning. It's made out of sweet almond oil, which I love. And as you guys can see, kind of what it looks like. And there's that pearl iridescence in there to give your body a beautiful glow. And it smells amazing, okay? It doesn't smell like twigs and berries. Sometimes, you know, spiritual oils or candles, I always feel like they smell and look kind of weird. This is aesthetically pleasing because it's a luxury money oil, okay? All right. And I know that for certain, all right? This is going to be an awakening for those of you guys that get this oil. You're going to know one thing's for sure and two things for certain, okay? You are destined. But this is a destined connection, right? It's like here's the thing. It's a mouth and then there's the keyhole. See, the thing is, communication in these relationships is ultimately what unlocks the divine. Because a lot of times you're in your head, this person is in their head, you may be more confident speaking your truth, but at the same point in time, your person is sitting here going through a significant transformation, scared to risk and communicate exactly how they feel. As I'm sitting here talking about wanting to communicate exactly what's going on here, I want to throw up. It's like this person is sick to their stomach. You know what happened? They were tired of painting the roses red. What is that from? Alice in Wonderland? They were tired of painting the roses red. For some of you, it's almost like they tried to pretend that they were content with their life by projecting something that it's not. The roses are white, they're not red, right? You can paint them red, but they're still not a red rose, right? I also feel like for some of you, if there was somebody else here, it's like they really tried to be you. This is somebody that could have like, you know, what was that one movie where he's like, put the lotion in the basket because he wanted her to like wear her skin. It's like this energy. Like there's somebody here that painting the roses red, right? It's somebody who really is not who they say they are, but they're trying to be like you. And this is somebody, look, I'm looking up at this right now. Look at it. Trying to fix, right? This could be somebody that wants to send you roses. This is somebody that you definitely could have felt like they betrayed you. But the reality is this, they can't escape you and they sure can't escape this connection. So the universe is conspiring to bring the both of you guys together in each other's lives because you were meant to cross this path. But the problem is this person had to go through this heartbreak in order to transform. More than likely, you're going through heartbreak too. Because if they're in heartbreak, it's because you're not talking to them, which means you're also in heartbreak. Do you see where the mirroring effect comes into play? This is somebody where you mean more to them than they can ever explain or confess. Express, confess. For some of you, it's a confession of this person's pain. They want to go from pain to happiness. And the thing that I want you guys to understand right now, look, I just cut the deck and it's common ground and message. Okay, let's get two more and then I'll tell you what's going on. Stalker. I know that's right. Awakening, certainly that there is a weird stalker. Always a weirdo. Always a weirdo. So, your situation is currently going through a transformation. And again, there's stages of this. Maybe you guys are currently in the not speaking stage. Maybe you guys are getting into the speaking stage. I'm not exactly sure. But your situation is changing for the better. Okay? I think with you and them, things have been weird or almost confusing because it doesn't make sense, whatever is happening. Because you and this person, you have to have this conversation. They have to speak their truth. That's why right now, there's a heavy fixation and a heavy focus on your differences, but in actuality, your differences complement each other. Like, for example, they say Gemini and Sagittarius, we're sister signs, which means we're opposites. Typically, opposites struggle. However, a lot of times opposites can complement each other, right? So tensions are high in your situation due to the differences. And I think that you and this person haven't been seeing eye to eye. And that's because of these misunderstandings and also a lack of information either on your end or your person's end. There's somebody here that's either jumped to conclusions or has made their own narrative up of what's really going on. When in reality, it's like you both are sitting here suffering. If you think that this person isn't heartbroken over you, you're wrong. And if you think you're not heartbroken over this person, you're also wrong because you're watching this reading. I love the ones in the comments are like, I don't even have a person. Okay, then why are you here? Because clearly it says a love reading. I guess common sense isn't so common, but sometimes I just like to, like, you know, throw that little bad boy in there. But yeah, so now they're saying, look, okay, I know I'm changing. Things are evolving. You have to be very patient with this person. Finally, this person is coming forward, and they want to let you know that that we need to focus less on what the differences are and more of what we have in common. That's why this person wants to reach out to you. That's why they want to confess how they really feel. This could be somebody too that tries to test the waters to see what your energy is, because this person is scared that you're gonna, like, I don't know if you're feisty or if you just a little sassy, or if you're very dominant or very direct. Whatever this energy is in this, they feel like they're scared, okay? They want to put a toe in before they jump in. But they definitely want to communicate with you. I also want to say this, you do have a stalker here, okay? Somebody on top of your person has been watching you. They've been keeping tabs on you, okay? They're very curious about what you're doing. This could be this person also testing the waters by watching you online, seeing what you're doing. Are you dating? Are you open? Are you happy? The problem is, you can't really tell based on somebody's happiness whether or not they're heartbroken, because you can choose to be a happy person going through hell, right? Think about, like, all the kids that are in poverty, that are struggling, where something isn't right, and you see them just happy because they're alive, right? It's that kind of energy. But I feel like this person really wants to come over and they really want to spend time with you, like real quality time. If you and this person are at a distance, they want to spend time with you on the phone or on WhatsApp, Telegrams, communicating. That was weird. Hold on a second. This person definitely wants to spend time with you, but I feel like they're going to get choked up. I do. I feel like it. I think that they want to spend intimate time with you, even if it's like, let's say you guys are in two different areas. Maybe it's just like you and them having a glass of wine on the phone, or enjoying dinner together, right? It's like, even though you're in two separate places, you still plan a dinner date. It's something here where this person really wants to take the time to show you how much they care. They want to take the time and spend it with you. The quiet times, everything. They want to go on dates. They want to have conversations. This could come in a phone call or an email or a text. But this is for this person to let you know that your time is important to them, and that their true intentions, this is somebody that wants you to know what exactly their true intentions are when it does come to the connection, which is a really beautiful energy. Let's get into the tarot. Let's see. Yeah, look, first card out is, it's this person's heart. You know, your person could have been like the Grinch, right? Where they went through something very significant and it made their heart shrink, or they put up a wall around their heart. They became very jaded, right? And this person could have had a lot of difficulties emotionally, or just in relationships in general, or in certain connections. So your person really had to work on that. That's something that they had to let go of, the fear of their heart, of being heartbroken. Because the reality is this, they're heartbroken without you. They had you and they were scared, which is why now they're heartbroken. It's like, this is somebody, for a lot of you, that's so scared to tell you something because they were scared that you were gonna leave. So it's almost like they breadcrumbed you because they weren't at a place where they could fix it or correct it. It's like they had to wait. Something about waiting. Waiting on something to pass. I also get that this person is very worried with whether or not you are going to give your heart to somebody else because you're the only person that has their heart. You're the only person that makes them feel complete. This could be somebody that has everything all of a sudden, but the one thing that they feel the saddest about, that they feel the loneliest about, is you. And this person, believe it or not, but even being around you, they shined a little bit brighter. This is somebody that I feel like when you left or they left you, this situation is on like a standstill. This is an energy coming in where feels like this person lost their sunshine. Look, the star, their hope. Their hope that things could heal. Their hope that they could be different with you. And I feel like this person is really getting up the nerve to communicate this with you. And the star to me always is communication. Reminds me of like a text message or something like that. And I know it's communication because we also have the 8 of Wands at the bottom. This person has gone through a tower moment, and what happened in this tower moment is it revealed their heart. And in this tower moment, it's completely created significant destruction where now this person is realizing that they do have hope, that you were always an inspiration to them, and that they do want to come over and they want to transform the situation. They want to renew and heal whatever they've broken. My perspective of these connections is very simple. I think that in the beginning, you're going to notice, are you the divine masculine or the divine feminine? And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, okay? So these roles can interchange during your connection. However, here's the kicker, okay? Let's say this is just, you guys can build off of this, okay? So if I'm a female, right? And if I'm dealing with a masculine energy, more than likely, emotionally, I'm going to be more understanding than the masculine energy is because the masculine energy was hardwired or trained to reject emotions. That's why typically the divine feminine tends to be an energy that's more patient and more nurturing and more understanding. I think the issue is with these connections is the fact that the divine feminine will heal the divine masculine, but then it's the divine masculine's responsibility then to pour or heal the divine feminine's either their father wounding or mother wounding. And it can be vice versa. And depending on who the person is, it will usually show. People that are extremely cold, typically they had a very cold mother, right? That's where their emotions stem from. That's why you will see women that are very detached, right? Like for me, I'm a very detached, emotional. I'm not an emotional person typically because I wasn't raised like that. So again, my wounding may be a mother wounding, or maybe it's both. I don't know. But my point is that there's something here where this person wants to heal your situation. They want to heal your connection. They want to show you that their intentions are nothing but pure and that they really do love you. This is also somebody that is thinking about taking your relationship to the next level. You could be dealing with somebody that is in business here. This looks like a guy that's getting ready for business. This also looks like a wedding singer for some reason. You could be getting married, okay? But you and this person are supposed to be very, very happy. And this is something that I feel like you've not seen this surprise. You've not seen this Ace of Cups. You have something coming here that's very beautiful. And spiritually, emotionally, this is something that's going to be very balanced because it's emotions. And it's interesting because here I don't have any swords, which means this person isn't in their mind anymore. This person is in their emotions. They want to take action action. They want to move forward towards you. They want to talk to you. This is a quick action that they want to take. I also feel like this person wants to tell you something. For some of you, they've been watching and they want to also tell you about karma, some type of karma, about something that's going on. And if you were really, really good to this person, it's like this person wants to repay you. Look, repay you. 9 of Pentacles. They could work with you. They could give you a house. They could give you a business. They could, whatever this is, you're going to be completely shocked. Okay, let's get into the extended. I am going to keep this energy because, believe it or not, I feel like this tower is a good tower. I don't know why, but I do. So in that's a tower moment that's coming for you. This tower can hit within the next 24 to 48 hours, or this is a tower that could be hitting whenever you are watching this reading. Just understand that there is some type of significant surprise that's coming that you do not see. Okay. I also wanted to, there was another thing that I wanted to see. Hold on. I want to know, what are they doing to clear the way? Like, what actions did they take? That's something that I want to see. I want to know what actions did they take, because that's going to say everything. All right. Let's get into the extended. You like that little jingle? Little jingle jangle. All right. Let's do it. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe, stop being stingy, okay? Listen, I'm coming to you with content. I'm gonna record for you when I'm in California, when I'm with my family. Is it an escape? Possibly. Maybe that's me just trying to escape. I don't know, but I'm here for you, okay? We got each other. This journey is bananas, but you know what? So is a banana split. Are you in? I am. All right, let's go. Okay. What is this person's energy? What is their current, or how do they feel about themselves? There we go. How does the collective's person emotionally, or how do they feel about themselves? Woo! Guess what? The Hermit, they feel alone. They also feel like they're having some type of significant, deep understanding for who you are. This is somebody that I swear to you, they're sitting there fighting it, okay? They're sitting over there going, the harder I try to resist you, I'm beginning to understand why, because I can't, because you make them weak, okay? That's why this person needs to come in and give you an apology. They should apologize, possibly. Okay? What is what is their energy towards the external vibe? What is their overall energy towards them? There's some type of communication, possibly. Okay, that's too many. What is the energy? Okay. Angry? Your person is angry at them? Angry. You cannot see a reflection in boiling water. Similarly, you cannot see the truth in a state of anger. When the water calms, clarity comes. There's something going on here with this person where your person is angry. They're very, very, very angry. Okay. We're going to figure out what this tower moment is that you are going to be having. I don't think that this is a tower moment for your person. I think that this is for you. And I think that this is just something shocking that you're not going to see. It's some type of liberation. It's some type of change, okay? In your day-to-day. Be careful driving right now, and also for leaks. I don't know why, pipe leaks or fire. I don't know. Okay, by the way, all of this is going to be available on the extended. The extended is available on the website. Yay! Okay, click on the link. It will take you straight where you guys can grab it. Always check your spam mail just in case something is wonky. With that being said, okay, we take a deep dive into this person's psyche with what they're going through. And it's really great because it allows you to see things from their subjective, the way that they view things, the way in a more micro detail, where these YouTube readings tend to be more macro because we have a lot of people watching. Okay, so if this reading resonates, I highly suggest you check out the extended. Also, I always give away 5 free extendeds with a community post right after the reading. Okay, all right, let's keep going. Let's see, what is this person, what are they fixating on? Oh no, let me ask something different. Why is the collective's person stalking the collective? Because it's like, look, it's like, why worry about the monkeys if it's not your circus? Just focus on things that are yours to change. And it's funny because that's actually coming in as something that's very divinely assisted. It's like they can't help themselves for some reason, but to check in. It's like they're worried that maybe you're having a good time without them. Some of you, they may feel like you're having a party and they're not invited. What is their energy towards the collective? What is this person's overall energy romantically? They miss you. Ooh. Anyone that has a moon in Cancer, hi, this guy right here. This person is a mess. I feel like somebody outside just said a mess. They're really upset, and I definitely feel like they're upset about communication. There's some emotional outbursts that they could have had or you could have had and that they keep thinking or dwelling on. What is hidden right now? What does the collective not see? What's coming that the collective doesn't see? What can the collective expect? Come on, look, they're like, it's a secret. Don't do that to us. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know we're human too? What message do you have? What is the unique intuitive message? What is? Okay. I had to walk away to find myself and process us. I swear to God, was that not what I just said during the entire reading? Your person had to push you away because they were trying to protect you. In the time that they were trying to protect you, they had to clear their way. Wow. Look at this. No one can satisfy me the way that you do. I'm in love with you, and I may not be showing it right now, but I will. I had to walk away to find myself and process us. That is beautiful. All right. With that being said, this is your love reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. It really, really, really does mean the world to me. I do want to announce that in California, I'm back to the membership. So membership will start probably Wednesday. Okay, so they'll be back to the membership videos. And for those of you guys that want to grab the beautiful money oil, click on the link. It's in the comment section below. For those of you guys that are coming over to the extended, let's roll. Simply click on the link in the comment section below.